I live every moment to the fullest. I take nothing for granted. I try and spend as much time as I can with my husband, with my children, and my grandchildren. I went to the hospital with severe stomach cramping, and I had a general surgeon who removed my colon and my lymph nodes. He was not a cancer surgeon. After I was diagnosed with the colorectal cancer, I immediately went to an oncologist, and as soon as I recovered from that abdominal surgery, he started me on chemo and radiation. So I was involved with an oncologist, with a radiologist who set up all my radiation treatments. I had an interventional radiologist who put in a port for me, and my primary care physician was involved also. When I came out of my liver resection, I wasn't treated with pain meds properly, and so now I have a severe pain syndrome. Chemo was horrific. I was never so sick in all of my life. I had to be taken off chemo and hospitalized for infection upon infection and dehydration. The radiation burned a hole in my anastomosis, and that created a fistula, and I had to be on IV antibiotics for several weeks to get that under control. I had a lot of GI issues with radiation. Then when my liver decided to join the party, I had a third of that removed. I want to get to the root of the problem, and I want to go there quickly. When I go to see a doctor, I want that doctor to be knowledgeable about what I'm facing, to have all of my records, to have read everything, caught up with me before I even step in the door. I don't want to waste anyone's time, including my own. Microspheres was a walk in the park. I had no problem with microspheres. I had a wonderful interventional radiologist by the name of Charlie Nutting who worked in Denver. He mapped me out one day. The next day he put the microspheres on both sides of my liver. I went home. I had no discomfort, no vomiting, no nausea, no nothing. I felt like I had nothing done to me. It was the easiest procedure that I had had, and it's what saved my life. Meeting Suzanne Lindley was one of the highlights of being diagnosed with cancer. I don't think that there are good things that you can say about cancer, but meeting her was one of the best things that came into my life. She is wonderful. She knows each of us intimately. She's involved in what's going on in our lives. She helps with finding someone to share the journey with you. She helps to provide resources. She helps with insurance claims. She helps with any question. She's just a wealth of knowledge and information, and if she doesn't have the answer, she'll find it for you. So yes has played a huge role in my life. Say yes to hope.